All mental health problems are the result of the wrong emotion, a strong emotion, in the wrong place or the wrong time. And that's basically it. Now, if we had no emotion, we'd have real trouble. You know, we need emotions. It brings colour to our life. It gives our life a sense of depth and purpose. But the wrong emotion at the wrong time is absolutely awful. Because you might be having a great time, but feeling dreadful, sadness or dread or fear. And panic is a brilliant example of a really, really strong emotion at the wrong time. If you're in bed and having a panic attack, completely wrong. Now, we talk about emotions, we bandy emotion words around a lot, but there are only 5 basic emotions. And it's worth just checking in with what these are. Fear, anger, sadness, disgust, and happiness. And these are the basics, and from these basic emotions, secondary or more complex emotions are derived. So for instance, with fear, we have worry, we have anxiety, embarrassment. With anger, envy, jealousy, contempt. Sadness, we'd have grief and depression. With disgust, we'd have guilt, shame, perhaps embarrassment again. And with happiness, we'd have the more complex emotions of joy, love, nostalgia. Now, we are typically plagued by what we think of as these secondary emotions. You know, we know what anxiety is, we know what worry is, we know what depression is, we know what shame is. And we typically don't think of them as fear, sadness. Well, perhaps sadness we would, but disgust. So, if we want to get to the bottom of these mental health problems that we'd call anxiety, worry, depression, etc., and panic certainly, we've got to recognize that the emotion is inappropriate in that context. Again, it's the wrong emotion at the wrong time. Now, I say this, and as I say it, it sounds obvious, and I'm sure you'd go, well, yeah, that's obvious. But when you're having an experience of panic, or when you're having an experience of anxiety, depression, or worry, you're not saying, typically, hang on, this is the wrong emotion at the wrong time. You're simply being captured by the emotion, because emotions are very powerful human experiences. And what we have to do is we have to start practicing asking ourselves, hang on, is this the right feeling for this context? And I know it sounds like a queer thing to say. Is this the right feeling? Do I need to feel this now? Do I need to experience this experience like this in this setting? Or is it the wrong emotion at the wrong time? Because if you're struggling with any kind of mental health problem, it's always the wrong emotion at the wrong time. Now, here's the challenge. Start to question this experience in you, right? Start to ask yourself, is this the right emotion? Is this what I need to be feeling now? Or is this inappropriate? It really matters, because being able to recognize that it's the wrong emotion at the wrong time, it's brilliant. That's the first step. That gives you 20-30% of the journey out of mental health problems. So I hope you find this interesting. If you do, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel.